Hello everybody. I'm here to show you my new invention that I'm making a place called a distribution center, and this machine here is what's going to run the entire town. It took me about, I don't know, 9 or 10 hours to create it, but you see how it works. It'll drop off the items here, set this timer off so I don't have to wait for this thing to light up in case nothing gets to this hopper, or it does get to the hopper or doesn't make it, it'll stop it. You understand? And then it keep going. Now what it's doing is on this side over here. No, wrong side. My bad. No, I'm right. No, am I right? No, what the heck am I doing? Okay. What it's doing is dropping off the items in here. The items go through this diamond or this. Wow, I can't talk right. Go through the hoppers here and come to this. Once they come to this one, it turns the light off like all the other machines that I have seen and combined. I combined like 4 different machines to make this one. I saw this one. I added this stuff in the center to make this one work better so that it can either wait or be timed, one or the other, and then go on. Then you can see I have it going up in the hill, and then it jumps off a ramp and comes back down, and that's how that works. The initial setup was all these behind me. That's what I was working on, all that, but I ended up coming up with this. So I'm going to include that in my world. And to show you how it works, I'll go and show you the test track. Okay, that's over here. Right, so the test track is the same setup. Okay, the only difference is I don't have that plus thing on there, and it's shorter here, and I added some wood, which I won't need to do because I have it upgraded over there, so I won't need the wood. And that way I don't have to worry about it going past the area that it needs to stop. It will stop. It don't need this part here. It's got that timer now. But the way it works is down here is dirt only. Okay, so if I take dirt out of here, right? So say this will be a dirt house, right, or a stone house or whatever, and I want to deliver stone, watermelons, stuff like that, in all different locations. So I have this one train track set up to go straight. It never has to go back and forth, like the original kind that I've seen lots of. So if I get rid of this, right, I'm gonna land on it here. That's really loud, but oh well. Go in here and grab me a cart. Okay. So here's what happens. Put dirt in here, right? Put 16 grass blocks in there, 2 gold blocks, a moss stone, some obsidian, some redstone, and say 5 slime balls. Okay? Now, the only thing that should come back is everything except for the grass. Okay, so if I push this, the original design, it goes there, drops stuff in there, gets sorted out, the dirt's going down in there, or the grass is going down in there. All the other stuff is going through the hopper system to this hopper, which will then turn on that. Once it gets there, flip, stop it, pick it all up, and off to the next location to drop off the next level. And that's how that works. So you don't have to go back and forth. It'll stay in a straight line. So I added this so that in case the stuff doesn't get there in time, it won't just go vroom and run right by it. This will hold it enough time that the drops can make it here. See, that other light is not on. It would have went right on by it. Now it didn't. Now it's picking up the other drops, and it just keeps going on to the next location. And that's how that machine works. I'll stand here like this. I'll do like this. It's this machine, if you want to know how to build it. It's this machine. I'll stop for a second. You can stare at it. Okay. That machine is for the pickups. Okay. That machine is like a timer. And that was a monster, I guess. That's a timer that I created off of a detector rail here with a gold track, one track away from on the angle going down. That's where the torch is going to be under. Okay. This is the only thing I added was this. This is from a design I found on YouTube. That's not mine. I just figured out I could use that, then combine it with this, and then combine it with this, and then figured out how to make my own track. Okay. So it comes up, hits that plate there, stops it here. This is a really cool engine. I liked it. It was actually worked really well, so I used it. And then you can see it, how it worked. Now the next thing I have to do is shorten it up and make it smaller. so I can fit it behind buildings. That's the only thing I have to work on now, is shortening it up. But that's basically how it works. And that big giant tall thing over there is the most laggy thing in the world. I am not kidding. The drops from the iron golem farm over there, which I found online as well, and I actually like this design. Here, let me fly over there real quick and give you a little taste of that. I have the cart mechanism thing set up in the ground under the glass here that goes to that hopper thing. Okay, so whenever an iron golem spawn in here, right, he gonna fall in there. This is my giant hole. Right? Stop him. Make the cages full of glass. Put 5 villagers in each one, and you'll make mad iron. Okay. Come down here real quick. All the cart comes down here, runs through the glass, comes up to this spot. If you look in here, it turns on the old style, where it stops the cart and makes it go back. It doesn't go forward. This is the old way. That's why I modified it, so that I wouldn't have to worry about it going back and forth and having to have 50 carts. I can have one cart deliver everything to the whole town. It's a lot easier. But this goes in here, and it goes up this ladder like they have online. But my God, when this thing starts flashing, talk about lag. On creative, I had lag. I'm like, whoa, too much, because I wanted a way to make it go from the ground, 0, to the top of my castle. And this is what I tried first. Lag. That's why I invented the other thing. That's why I came up with this idea over here. And you can see it again, one more time. You can pause the video. Okay, I'll show you one side, pause the video. Move it over a little bit more, you can pause the video. Draw what I got on there and build it yourself. This is on Xbox 360 now, not Xbox One. This is what I had to go through to make the, I took computer version stuff and combined them to make it work on 360. Then if I go on this side, you can pause on this side. I'll sit there and look at that. You can count the blocks. Okay. See the engine underneath. There. And wherever the drop-off point is, underneath it, this is the area where I would put the dirt thing that's over there. This would be the input for the house side. All the drops that don't go in the house go down this hopper line, get picked back up, and off they go to the next area. And that's how that works. Hope you enjoy building it. Have fun.